Hey friends, I don't know if I have anyone on yet. Scout's wanting in though, so it's a good time to let him in. But maybe someone will get on in just a minute. They never know when I'm going to be on, so it looks like I have some folks on. How about giving me some thumbs up and hearts? So thank you. That way people will know. Facebook will let them know that I'm on live. Hey Carol, how are you, my friend? Hey Kim. I'm recognizing those two names. And Donna, so good to see y'all. Kimberly Harris, Hines, Denise. Hi Mama Sue, she said. Jason, Marianne from Minnesota. Oh goodness, thank y'all for coming on and giving me those hearts and thumbs up. We had a little rain late this afternoon and it helped a lot. We didn't have a lot of rain, but any bit counts. Hey Candy and Sherry and Jenna from Lexington, Kentucky. I went to see Miss Annie this afternoon. Did any of y'all catch her live with me there? Juanita from Pennsylvania, Jackie and Nadine from Olympia, Washington. Oh, Marilyn saw the live with Miss Annie. I went down there. It's the first time I've seen the house since they started staying there, and it is just beautiful, beautiful. And she knows how to put things together. I love her bathrooms. Hey, Nellie and Joyce and Linda. Sharon, you said you called her. It is a pretty home. Pretty home. They don't have their kitchen yet. So I thought, I can cook them a good home-cooked meal and take it down there. And that's what I did. Of course, we had the exact same thing. Because when I made her a chicken casserole, I made us one. And I came home and I ate, and Harold ate with me. And Amy and Sean and them came out and they ate while I was gone. So we still had some leftovers, which is great. If y'all have any questions for me, let me know. I am Stewart, Virginia, Oklahoma. I see Greensboro, Alabama. Jill from Washington, Mississippi. Every state I think is on, and I just cannot get. Paradise, California. You are far away from me, but you know, Annie and I go a long way back. I don't know if those of you who watched it heard me say this, but it is back when we met. It was when I was still in education, and of course Annie was there. She would come and teach her science units, and so we met then, and she would bring her pumpkin bread way back then. And we had no idea what the future held for either of us. And you know, she says that she wouldn't be doing Miss Annie's home and kitchen if I had not encouraged her. But what I told her tonight before I left, I wouldn't still be doing Home with Mama Sue and Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen had it not been for Miss Annie and finding Angela. Because when I got sick, I would have had to stop. Look at all these people. Hot Springs, Arkansas, from Montana, Ohio, Canada, Northern Alberta. What's the temperature there in Northern Alberta, Canada? Okay, somebody just said, do we get paid to do lives? Do you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I could not get monetized on Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen, even with 700 and something followers. I we had tried and tried, and all of these other cooking creators would say, just don't give up. Well, they kept saying there was a glitch, and I just kind of gave up. So I started home with Mama Sue, and I thought there can't be a glitch in both of these. And I do get monetized for my videos, and I do get monetized for some lives. Now, y'all, it's not an awful lot, but it helps me. And I finally got monetized on Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen. And I didn't start this for money. I didn't make any money for years. This is my 4th year. I started in 2020 during COVID. And I have just, within the last few months, gotten monetized. But it helps because, I guess it's my job now. But somebody asked me on here, and I thought, well, yeah, I'll tell you I do. And I think that's why most of these cooking creators do, is it's their little income. And I watch them all. Let me tell you, I try to go to bed. Okay, can you hear me now? Sheila said to talk a little louder. I'm sorry. The blue check mark does not necessarily mean you're monetized. But in order, I could not get verified with that blue check mark on Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen before this past week. Took me 4 years to get it. And in the meantime, I was hacked. But everything's good now. We're not going to talk about the negative, but I just appreciate y'all. Yeah, it does cost money. Thank you, Glenda. It costs money. It not so much on Home with Mama Sue, because I just show you what's happening at home, and I'd be planting a garden and all that. But when I'm cooking, it costs, because I try to fix different things, but I'm gonna occasionally fix the same thing because I have new followers. And that's what I want to do, is to grow my followers. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me. All right. Charity says, has my daughter moved in their house yet? They are sleeping out there. They've moved. There's still boxes everywhere. You know how that is. But their stove, all their appliances are in. Everything's working, except the gas line hasn't been hooked up to the stove. So I'm still cooking for them, but it won't be long. Harold is here. Somebody said, where's Harold? He's watching TV in the den. I came out here in the sunroom. But it's amazing to me that y'all watch me. But I mean, I'm just like you are. I'm just a plain country girl, and I like to cook, and I live in the country. If you can see back there behind me, let's see. That's a pasture back there. We used to have cows there. That's not our land. That where you see the trees right there, that's the line. And anyway, the cows were back there, and I loved them. I'll tell you, I will get you an update from Amy's house. She sent me some pictures today. She had bought a Hoosier cabinet, an old one. And today she had found a box of her things, and she was decorating it, and it looked so pretty. It isn't raining here right now, Linda, but it has. It really has. Barbara from Cincinnati, Ohio. Sharon from Louisiana. Oh, I'm telling you, Cusseta, Alabama. I've never been there, I don't think. Yes, my sunroom we have one of those units that it's heat and cool. But, thank y'all. You're so sweet. I love y'all. You just don't know. I met a sweet lady yesterday in Walmart, and I told her, I said, and I'll put up pictures on Friday. That's when I usually put them up. Oh, here's someone from Tasmania, Australia. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a long way. Thank you for following me. I bet you aren't able to get some of the things there that we have. But 99 in Virginia today. It was hot here too. But I think the temperature is supposed to drop Thursday and Friday a little bit into the low 90s. But it's really, really hot. This is my favorite room. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn this around. I'll show the ones. Now you're going to see when I do this that there is over there is Mason's toys. See? He has to have toys when he's here. But let me see. Okay. We have a TV out here, and that's Mason's books that Amy will take home. All right, I'm walking backwards. We have a chair. This is my rug that I showed y'all that I bought yesterday at Walmart, and I absolutely love it. It was $79, and it's a 7x10. But anyway, hey Harold. He can't hear. Let's see do you see him in there? They wanted to know where you were. I think he was dozing off. But, anyway, if, slowly turning around, that's where you go into our house. And that's my recliner. I'm going to show you my tomato buckets right there. Harold picked some tomatoes, and there's my little cabinet that I love, and Sean's going to hang it for me. It has hangers on the back, and this is where some of the things I get at the thrift store. Y'all see me getting those little creamers and all. And, oh, it's kind of dark, so you can't see. But all of those were watches from my mother over the years. I love it. But, and then this is where Harold sits. This end back here is where we do our Bible reading and drink our coffee in the mornings. But I'm going to turn back around. Okay. But yes, I absolutely love this sunroom. It's my favorite place in the house. Annie was showing me, and y'all saw it, her front room. Thank you. The quilts on the back of the couch, I got that at a yard sale. All right, these quilts, let me show you. I'm going to turn. See these quilts? These were family quilts. Look at that one. Oh, I love it. And that one. And there's another one that you really can't see. Look at there. I think they call that one a postage stamp. But these were my family quilts. Now there's some more. This is the one that someone said they loved. I bought that either at a yard sale or an estate sale. Oh, Christy, I'm so glad that your mama's hair's coming back with that rosemary tip. I really think mine is getting thicker too. I hope so. Okay, these blinds, you want to know about my blinds? That's one thing, we didn't think we were going to put blinds out here. But behind this way, let me turn you around and show you. This way is the west, and the sun would come in the afternoons, and so we got these blinds that all you have to do is touch them, and they'll go up. They'll go all the way up. I just kept them. But in the afternoons, when the sun gets up straight ahead all the way back, we pull these down. And it lowers the temperature so much. I really am pleased with them. But, you know, you learn. I didn't think I would have to, okay, do I live in a mobile home? Yes, I live in a double wide. The house that Amy and Sean are in right now was our family home. And, in, I don't know the year, Amy and Sean lived just in walking distance in a home that would be considered, it's a little bigger than a garden home, but they had 3 boys at home, and Harold and I were in a 2-story house, and it was just us. So we were going to sell our house, and this is family land here, and I had a little house plan that I liked, and I thought, well, we'll just build. Well, Amy said, Mama, what about us buying your house and you getting our house in the deal and all this? So we did. And we lived there for, I want to say 5 years. Thought we'd be there probably all of our life. And a friend of Amy and Sean's, who is just like another son to us, just came one day and said, help me find a house down here. And I said, you want to buy this one? Jokingly. Long story, they bought our house, and we lived in Amy and Sean's basement for 4 months, and we were going to build where we are right now. But I started thinking, you know, then I was almost 70, I think. No, I was about 68, I think. I told Harold, I said, I think we're too old to build. I said, what do you think about going and looking at some double wide? It's because I have seen some beautiful ones. And he said, I'm not opposed. And we went and looked, and we looked a lot. But it's funny because the very first one we saw was the one that we wound up with. Now, we ordered it and we made some changes. And I absolutely, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Somebody says I'm freezing. I'm sorry. But it was so funny because I said, when we bought it, someone said, well, you got a manufactured home. And that's what I said for a while. And Griffin, who is a junior in college, said, Gigi, it's a double wide. I said, yes, it is. It's a double wide, and I'm happy with it. It is plenty big for us. Really, it's too big. If Chris and them lived up here, we would not have, we wouldn't have gotten one this big because, you know, we wouldn't have to have places for them to stay. But as it turned out, you know, Amy and Sean lived with us for a while. So, anyway, I don't know how long I have been talking, but I've been talking for a while. And I just, you'll never know how honored, how humble I am that you would even watch me. But, oh, Danielle said she caught me live for the first time. For the quilt. I don't know, Danielle, it came. For the quilt that Scout lays on. Yes, I ordered that on, I think it was, I don't know if it was TikTok or if I got it through, I'll put the link. I sure will. And it is for sofas to go on the cushion area for your little dogs to lay on. Well, Scout likes to lay on the back of mine. And that's where I have it. But anyway, I have kept you, I'll show you out my house, Libby. I don't mind. It's nothing fancy. I'm a mixture of farmhouse, antiques, and I like vintage stuff too. I like to junk. But I will show you that. But thank y'all for watching me. I'm going to go because I really don't want to wear you out. But if you like the lives, I'll try to do a live at least every few days. So if I see a question that you have, I'll can answer it right then. But I love you. Thank you for following me. If you see somebody and they have never heard of me, tell them to follow me because I enjoy seeing where all you're from. But remember to be salt and light. Jesus loves you, and so do I.